We live in a world of endless distractions. Everywhere we turn, there are temptations, from the allure of social media to unhealthy food choices, and even the pull of self-indulgent habits we rarely discuss. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself, am I in control of my desires, or are they controlling me? Today we're going to delve into a topic that many avoid, but which holds the key to a stronger, freer life. We'll explore the science of self-discipline, the philosophical teachings of the Stoics, and actionable steps to regain control over our impulse. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to master your desires and reclaim your life. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to stay updated. Now let's dive in. Let's start with the science. Have you ever noticed how some habits feel almost impossible to break? Whether it's binge-watching TV or overeating or constantly checking your phone. The culprit often lies in a single molecule, dopamine. Dopamine is your brain's reward chemical. It's what makes you feel good after achieving something, like finishing a project or eating your favorite dessert. But here's the catch. The more you indulge in a behavior that triggers dopamine, the more your brain craves it. Over time, you need higher doses of the same activity to feel the same level of satisfaction. This is the trap of addiction. Studies show that excessive stimulation, be it through junk food, social media, or self-gratification, can rewire the brain's reward system, making it harder to find joy in everyday activity. It's a vicious cycle. The more we indulge, the more we crave, and the harder it becomes to stop. But there's hope. Just as the brain can be conditioned into bad habits, it can also be rewired for good ones. And this is where the wisdom of Stoicism comes into play. Stoics were masters of self-control. Philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus believed that true freedom comes not from indulging our desires, but from mastering them. They taught us that our happiness should never depend on external factors, but rather on our ability to govern ourselves. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." In other words, it's not the temptation itself that enslaves us, but our response to it. By understanding and controlling our impulses, we can achieve a state of inner peace. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, viewed desires as fleeting illusions. He argued that by giving in to every whim, we become prisoners of our own cravings. Instead, he advised us to practice moderation and self-reflection. He said, "The greatest wealth is a poverty of desires." Now let's bring this ancient wisdom into the 21st century. Think about your daily habits. How often do you pick up your phone without thinking? How many hours do you spend mindlessly consuming content or engaging in behaviors that leave you feeling empty afterward? Modern technology is designed to exploit our brain's reward system. Every notification, every like, and every autoplay video is a dopamine hit. Over time, these micro-rewards weaken our willpower, making it harder to focus, resist temptations, and pursue meaningful goals. But what if we flip the script? What if we use these moments of temptation as opportunities to practice self-control? The Stoics believe that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. When you feel the urge to give in to a bad habit, pause, reflect, ask yourself, will this action bring me closer to the person I want to be? So, how do we break free from the cycle of instant gratification? Here are 3 practical steps inspired by Stoic philosophy and modern science. 1. Practice mindfulness. The next time you feel an urge, don't act on it immediately. Instead, take a deep breath and observe your thought. This simple act of mindfulness creates a gap between stimulus and response, giving you the power to choose your actions consciously. 2. Set boundaries. If you know certain triggers lead to bad habits, set boundaries to limit your exposure. For example, if social media is a problem, schedule specific times to check it and avoid using it outside those windows. The Stoics believed in simplifying life to focus on what truly matters. 3. Embrace discomfort. Growth comes from stepping outside your comfort zone. Whether it's resisting a craving, waking up early to exercise, or tackling a difficult task, embrace the discomfort. As Seneca said, difficulty strengthens the mind as labor does the body. When you master your desires, you gain more than just self-control. You gain freedom. Freedom from guilt, from shame, and from the constant pull of fleeting pleasures. You also gain clarity and the ability to focus on what truly matters. Whether it's building meaningful relationships, pursuing your passions, or living in alignment with your values. Imagine a life where you wake up each day with a sense of purpose, unshackled by destructive habits. Imagine the confidence that comes from knowing you are the master of your own mind. This is the power of self-control and is within your reach. My friend, the path to self-mastery isn't easy, but it's worth it. Every time you resist a temptation, you're not just saying no to a momentary pleasure. You're saying yes to a stronger, freer, and more fulfilling life. So, let's make a commitment today. Write in the comments below, I choose self-control, I choose freedom. And remember, you are more powerful than your impulses. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more content on mastering your mind and living a purposeful life. Until next time, stay strong and stay stoic.